Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sarfaraz Khan. We all must have wondered this. How only a few students always make it to the top, whether it is studies or exams or research or work or even their personal life. These students always rock. But most importantly, by the word successful students, I didn't mean the students who study well or get good marks. Not only them. I'm talking about the other set of students who do really well in all aspects of life. Anyway, you'll understand what I'm trying to say while watching this video. In this video, I'm going to take you through the habits of highly successful students. What do these students do differently in order to make them separate from other students? Before we get into this video, if you're coming here for the first time, my name is Sarfaraz Khan. I talk about self-improvement, student life, and the things by which you can improve your knowledge. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel because that motivates me a lot to make more and more videos just for you. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the video right now. Successful students are passionate about everything they do. So this is the main reason why very few students always make it to the 1% group. Passion. Just like the words of Mahatma Gandhi, a burning passion coupled with absolute detachment is the key to all success. And this applies to students as well. These students always have their heart and soul in whatever they're doing. It could be their studies or exams or the relationships they have or the activities that they do. They just don't do anything for namesake or unwillingly. They do everything with a lot of interest. So just think of it. Everything starts over here and here. And absolutely successful students are not wizards or magicians. They are just normal students with a higher level of interest. They are organized and they keep everything planned. Do you know the main reason why most of the people get into a situation where they don't know anything or everything goes blank? We must have come across this situation, right? At some point, we won't even know what to do next, even if we have some work. And the main reason for this happening is that we don't plan or organize our work. Even if you have work, in that particular situation, you won't get that spark. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. You won't get these feelings. But on the other side, keeping things planned will always make you productive and efficient. Keeping things planned and organized is much better than not knowing what to do. And that is what successful students exactly do. Having a to-do list, knowing what to do and when to do it, prioritizing things, time management, all these habits always stay in the pockets of these students. Successful students are always physically and mentally fit. The word student has only 7 letters, but it has a lot of meaning. Starting from just basic learning to gaining work experience, students go through a lot of things. I'm a student as well, and I definitely know how you feel when things get messed up. When things get messed up and when there is a lot of pressure on students' heads, they often get demotivated, depressed, and they burn out. And when these kind of things happen, students often ignore the fundamentals like mental and physical health. But let me tell you something. When you make efforts to eat good food, exercise regularly, and on the other side learning to stay calm and keeping your mind stable, these things are gonna help you when things get messy. Coming to the academics and learning part, they don't multitask while studying. So as far as students are concerned, while they try to do multiple things at the same time, their efficiency and capacity is definitely gonna go down. They won't be able to fully focus on just one thing. Successful students always keep things simple. They know very well that multitasking will do more harm than good. So just like the words of Jeremy Clarkson, multitasking is the ability to screw everything up simultaneously. So just imagine this kind of situation. While you're trying to study, you also try to write an assignment, and in between your mom brings snacks, you try to eat. And you see your gaming console, you try to play. So which one of these tasks will you do first? Will you study or write or play or eat? Will you be able to do 4 things at once? I don't think so. If you want to know more about multitasking and why is it actually bad for you, just click this video over here. Moving on to the next part. If you're a student, you're always supposed to learn and study how much ever possible. But is it enough to study only the lessons taught in class? Definitely not. Which brings me to the next point. Successful students learn outside the class as well. If you're a student in any school or college or university, you're gonna be streamlined to a particular set of subjects. For example, in school you may have 7 or 8 subjects, or coming to college, if you go into a particular semester, you'll have 5 or 6 subjects and that's it. But this doesn't mean that you have to limit yourself to this small circle. Do you know the greatest benefit of being a student? No one is gonna restrict you to learn new things. You can learn as much as possible, you can learn whatever you want, you can do anything you want for the purpose of learning something. No one is going to restrict or block you from doing this. For example, some of my friends are really good at making money online, and some of them are good at building an audience and content creation and so on. What can you understand from this? You can learn as much as possible and from wherever possible. You need not limit yourself to the classroom. Successful students are action takers. So this is something which is really short and simple to understand. anyone can wish to do anything, but very few people actually do the same things. For example, every student can wish to get good marks, wish to perform well in an exam, wish to study well, or wish to do something else, but very few students actually do the same thing. Which also brings me to the next point. Successful students have a growth mindset. A growth mindset occurs when we believe our intelligence and abilities can be improved with effort and the right strategies. A willingness to confront challenges, a passion for learning, and viewing failure as a springboard for growth. Having a growth mindset is important because it can help you overcome obstacles you may face when learning something new or developing a new skill. Growth mindsets understand the importance of persistence and determination. By changing the way you think, you can change the way you learn. Successful students are never afraid to ask for help or questions. There is something really interesting I would like to share with you, and that is called the 15-minute rule. Let me explain with an example. Let's take that you are faced with an immediate problem. For example, let's take that you have to solve a math problem. For 15 minutes straight, you try different solutions, you search the internet and you refer a lot of books, but you're not able to find that solution. What is the next thing you could do? What is the best thing that you could do to find the solution? You can simply ask for help to someone. And this is what the 15-minute rule is exactly about. But wait a minute. What is the purpose of this 15-minute window? Why is it 15 minutes before asking for someone's help? Because in this 15 minutes, the chances are very high that you are going to solve the problem by yourself without asking for help. It is just testing your capacity and looking where you stand when it comes to problem solving. Successful students stay with the right people. Let me tell you something very obvious. This may be rude, but this is 100% true. If you're serious about improving yourself and the people in your circle are just lazy idiots, you're gonna be the same as well. So always remember this: who you spend the most time with and what you do most of the time is who you eventually become. On the other side, I always accept that you have to have fun with everyone. But when it comes to serious matters, always make sure only the right ones are around you. So coming to the final and the most important habit, successful students believe in themselves. So just like I said in the beginning of this video, everything starts over here and here. If the mind can conceive it and the heart can believe you can, you will achieve whatever you want. So friends, I hope that this video was very useful and interesting for you to watch. Let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts about this video and what is the habit which you admire the most. So that's it for today guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family and drop your comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.